Let me see. How's it going? Hopefully we've got some good audio and we're all ready to roll. Welcome to the Saturday night stream. My name's Luke, if you didn't know already, and today we're going to be streaming a bit of A Long Way Down. So who have we got in the chat at the moment? I can see 5 concurrent viewers, which is alright for a start. But who's here with me? Who's ready for a bit of a roguelite card-based action? How's it going, Flower? Thanks for jumping in. Who else we got? I have a feeling this one might be a bit more niche. There doesn't seem to be as many people that like sort of card-based roguelites compared to a few of the other sort of genres when it comes to roguelikes and roguelites. It's a bit of a smaller audience, I think, so we probably won't hit the same amount of people watching as usual, but it's all good. Watching this and playing Littlewood. Yeah, Littlewood's looks quite good. Now, for some reason, oh yeah, I can see it. It's okay. Chat is working. I'm looking at the wrong place. Yeah, I was going to give Littlewood a go, but got quite a few things on. I've got this to cover. I've got Gaelic Battle Simulator, which looks quite interesting. And then going to be covering, what's it called? It's a new third-person shooter that's coming out, and it looks quite good. I'll tell you what it's called right now. So, After Pulse. That it might be a third-person shooter to rival the Rogue Company. So we will see. Yeah, next month is shaping up to be quite a busy month. Hopefully, we'll have some decent sort of games up there. But yeah, tonight we're going to be playing a bit of A Long Way Down. Now, hopefully, yeah, we're good. So this is A Long Way Down. Now, it was released a little while back on PC, maybe last year, I think it may have been, and it gets I think it gets like mixed reviews. It was an early access, so there was a few issues with it. But yeah, it looks quite interesting, and I've had a little play just at the first sort of couple of levels. And it seems like it's a bit more easygoing. It's not as complex as some deck building games, so it's might be a bit more accessible for people who find them a bit complicated or things are a bit sort of too heavy. So yeah, it's a bit more casual from what I've seen so far, but it's got some interesting mechanics which we will get into. So yeah, that's what we're going to be playing a bit of tonight. So without further ado, let's get into it. Now, you do get a bit of a gameplay guide, which is not the most helpful on this main menu. I'm not too sure why they didn't have the help menu that's present inside the game, but this is just a bunch of sort of hints to get you started with. And you play, I'll start and do one. Create new. You play as this geezer called Sam, who's basically dead. So this guy, he's died at some point for whatever reason, and he was some sort of exorcist or someone who fought demons in sort of the real world, and he sort of died, and then his friend Mabry is going to be guiding his soul through the underworld or limbo. And she's going to send him a bunch of cards in for him to do battle with the spirits that he finds there to protect his spirit and get him through. So this is basically the opening cutscene where we see him getting his pack of cards that they apparently used to face off against lost souls when they were alive. But obviously he's facing the spirits directly as opposed to just facing them sort of hidden spirits. The load times are a little bit long on this one. Like slightly longer than usual usually. So we start in this opening area. Now the game is sort of split into two parts. You've got the movement parts where you make your way through the dungeons, and then you've got the actual battles, and this is sort of, you play through this introductory section, and here's all your I didn't mean to do that. We'll skip this tutorial because we'll get into it proper. So we got ourselves a scepter. Wow. Jesus. You get sort of a bit of a backstory in between missions as well, sort of where he came from and sort of what his backstory is. And I've only really seen the first one. So between floors you get to this place called Dambala's Chamber, which is sort of a hub area, but it's very small. But this is where you can equip different stuff, equip different sets of cards, upgrade your equipment and all that business before you progress through to the next level. And then we get these pop-ups that come up for the starters. So yeah, we've got this area. So you've only got 4 tiles in here. This breach allows you to go back to previous levels if you want to do a bit of grinding there. The arrows up in this corner will take you to the next one, and then you've got this inventory, and this is where you manage all your different bits. So I'm gonna have to leave my my cam up there because it gets in the way when I'm in battles. I'll shift it down for now. So you've got all this business. So you've got your equipment, and this is just your inventory that's got all your equipment bits in it. Then you got your deck of cards, and as you can see, I've got one here. So you can hold 15 cards in your deck at one time, and we'll be gathering more as we go along. This is the workshop where you can upgrade cards and craft new ones using powder that you earn through playing, or you can pull the cards apart to get more powder. And then you've got the forge where you can craft new weapons and stuff or upgrade them. But for now we'll just equip these bits. So we haven't got any equipment on at the moment. So each item in the game as well, you see on the left side, right hand side, it shows you the stats of the equipment, and then you also get a spell tied to it. So you'll see here healing litany. You've got strike, defensive attack, and slash. So you can equip different equipment. Now this is quite a decent one, healing litany. Your weapon, which I've just equipped there, is going to be a basic attack that you can perform at any time, and we'll get into the mechanics of that as we get further in. Coif of protection, that's quite a good one actually, but I like the healing, so we'll keep the healing on, and them two are helmets. So we'll just get into the actual level. So each level starts with sort of some objectives for you to complete. Get off. So you have a list of missions at the top. So your main mission is to kill the monster Mini Pharos, and then you've got a bunch of sort of secondary objectives where you'll earn extra bits for it. So don't activate campfires. If you complete the mission, you'll get an extra reward. Kill 5 monsters or activate all 3 campfires. So our main objective is to go and kill that big beast over there. So you see the map's made up of a bunch of different sort of fragmented tiles. Now as you go around the map, you'll find these in the center here. They're like slabs, and you can see across the bottom we've got these different tiles that I'm moving through now, and you get all sorts of random ones. And this allows you to build your path through the dungeon. So I can place sort of a tile here, and then I can move around past it. And you get 3 movement points, so you'll see the diamonds above that next to end turn. Once I use this, it'll take that last diamond, and that's my turn over. And then in between your turns, that geezer shows up, who's basically the dungeon master, and he also nicks your tiles and places them places so that things like monsters can get to you. But you'll see a monster here, so this is a double eyeball. Now if you attack it on your turn, you will get the advantage, but if you leave it and they attack you, they get the first hit in. So we're going to enter combat with this, and I'm going to be against 2 eyeballs, which you can see on the left hand side there. Now let me shifty this bad boy up a minute. So you get a set of cards. Now the first card on the left hand side is our basic attack, which is available at any point. The second card is the one of the spells from our armor that we're wearing, which sort of rotates through them. And then we've got 4 cards from our deck, which we can use during our rounds as well. And these are like attack cards, the defensive cards. They all have different sort of bonuses and abilities. And then you can see on the far right hand side there's 3 diamonds, and that's our mana, and each card has a mana cost. So we're going to just smash into these. We're going to do a couple attacks and then stick a bit of armor to buff ourselves, and that'll last for 3 turns. So then the monsters obviously get a turn each, and we can check out what the monsters are going to do by hitting up on the D-pad. If that's what it is, can't see on that sign. It's beneath the chat actually. But we can see sort of the monsters cards up there. They only have 1 ability each. So it's just a case of like smashing them down. We can do some buffs. I need to turn the brightness of this down a bit because it's that's a bit better. We're going to do a couple of divine blessings, which will boost our attack, and then take out these monsters. How's it going, Wes? Thanks for jumping in. So yeah, it's a bit more, like I said, simplified than a lot of the complex one. There's not too much to sort of learn with this one. Use the healing litany, which will heal me a couple of times. And then, how much has it got? 25 health. Yeah, this will take out that one. So we should recover most of that damage now, if not all of it. Our health bar's in the top left corner. We've got plenty of health. So you get things like this penitence, which will remove all the target's curses, which we haven't got any curses at the moment. You'll see the green ones are buffs, and then there's red ones which are curses. But we can remove all of the enemy's blessings. He's got a 15% armor blessing, which we're going to strip from him, and then we'll just smack him with a couple of strikes. And we're getting a lot of defensive ones at the moment. We need to build up a few of our offensive deck cards, I think. Let's just get rid of those defensive. We should draw a few offensive cards this turn, or 1. So our deck's empty now basically, but we're going to take him down before it. But if you totally run out of cards, you can refresh your deck again, but it takes some of your health away. So you've got to be a bit tactical and not just burn through all of your cards. Yeah, I like the art style as well. It's quite good. It reminds me a bit of what you may call it, Iris and the Giant. I think it's published by Goblin Inc. or something. The same guys that published it. So I'll open this chest and see what we get. So we get some feather feet, so some footwear and a potion. And we can use potions inside and out of combat. So that one would restore 50 of our health, but I haven't had to use them so far. So we're gonna work our way up here. to that coffer there, I think. Try and take out a few of these enemies and get some more slabs. Now the dungeon master is a bit of a dick sometimes. Sometimes he'll stick us down some stuff that blocks our movement. What's this one now? Oh, that's an action point one. Pile of slabs. Build your path with some new slabs. So we can stick down stuff like traps as well. So if we say stick a trap here, and then we bollocks move through it. I didn't realise it hurt yourself. I was going to say stick a trap there, then build this path for this this enemy. But he's behind a wall anyway, so he won't be able to get to us. Hopefully we'll get a wall destroyer. And we didn't get one, so we're going to have to go around, which is going to take us some more slabs. So we'll build a path around there. Now, one thing I have noticed about it is the actual navigation is a little bit awkward. So like moving your cursor around can be a bit of a pain sometimes, because for some reason it doesn't sort of pass through walls and stuff. You have to actually move your cursor around the walls to move it where you want it to go. Okay, so he's just dropped us a pile of slabs there for some reason. And all these dungeons are randomly generated from what I can tell. So each time you start, you get a new random generation. Let's go and grab that pile of slabs, because we've got like 12, but probably need a few more. He's just playing around with slabs over there. So we'll go and collect this pile of slabs, see what we get new. So we got a wall breaker, which is good. So we can come up here now and use this wall breaker to get rid of these walls around this one. So now we can get up to attack that enemy. Not that. Meant to go there. So what's everyone playing this week then? Any Monster Hunter fans, or anyone playing other stuff like Littlewood and that? The game does have music as well, but obviously I've turned it off for the for this live stream. And to be honest, it gets a little bit repetitive. So I might just drop us a healing and get us healed up. So your cards get refreshed every battle, so you might as well use all your healing up prior to ending your turn, so you end on full health. Take him down with this. Have I played Monster Hunter Rise? No, I've not played it. I'm seriously considering getting it because I do love the Monster Hunter franchise, but with all the stuff that's sort of going on and what I've got coming up, there's not a chance I'm going to be able to sort of play it. So go away. So inside of dungeons as well, you also get places where you can equip your gear and upgrade it and stuff, as well as in the hub. So you'll see here the armory allows us to swap out spells and items. So we're gonna equip a few new cards because we don't want to be running out. So we've got what we got over here. Armor Blessing. We'll equip all these. And in fact, hold on a second, because I don't think we've got any boots equipped at the moment, so we might as well equip them boots. I have to move off that square and back onto it. Fast RMX, Burnout Paradise, and Rocket League. I love Burnout. So yeah, we'll equip these boots, so these feather feet, quite a big boost in stats, and we get black hole, which damages everyone, including us. So you get different types of skills, some that damage just enemies, some that sort of damage all people on screen, and all sorts of bits like that. So I'm going to get rid of this tile because it's got full set of walls that are blocking me. I'm going to have to build up a new route across. And this, oh, he's on his way now, this creature. I was going to say that slabs was guarded by this fallen king geezer, but he's moved. Got so many defensive cards. Most of these monsters, from what I can see, are quite easy as well, so it's not like you're going to get smashed up on your first entry into the dungeon. It's relatively sort of tame to start with. And you can also team up with different people, which we'll see a bit later on. You can get more people into your party, and each can sort of equip different stuff. So we'll smash him up with this. I did see Danger Scavenger. I didn't really fancy it. I think it reminded me of something that I played quite a while back that I didn't really enjoy, but I can't think of what it was. Let's go and grab these tiles here. Okay, so we've just got like 3 not so good tiles, which summon monsters when you place them. So let's start working up here. Okay, so he's just created a bridge to that monster who's going to come and attack us. Now this monster will get an advantage, so he'll get the first attack because he came onto us in his turn, which is not an issue, but I think we need to we're gonna have to heal up. The only issue we've got is this black hole. In order to get to our other healing skill, it starts with a random card from our equipment, so we need to use that black hole to get to our heal, which we might as well use first time round, and then we'll activate the heal next time. But we're all good. It's not too difficult, this intro area. So we can also use these health potions if we wanted to, but I think we're alright for now. The campfires outside of battles also restore your health. We get one more round of healing because I think he'll only hit us for like 20 or something. We should heal about 60. 49. Oh, good. Got a heal. So each battle you'll get obviously rewards. So we've got a new card and some powder, and we use that powder to upgrade existing cards. Oh, kill monsters. So we killed 5 monsters. So we got we earned the sort of upgrade for that. Now, I don't know why the camera pans like that. I've seen it do it a few times. It's a bit odd. It sort of pans off to the side, but I'm not too sure why. Let's go and have a dash back over here to the armory and quickly equip that armor. It'll boost our health and our defense a bit. And we get another spell with it. What was the spell with that one? Penitence, okay. And we might as well stick these new cards on as well. Get rid of Armor Blessing. Get rid of a couple of them. And we get a couple more offensive cards because we're a bit too defensive at the moment. So we can avoid doing all the side missions, but they're usually quite a good idea because obviously you get some extra equipment and sort of bits from them. But that portal there will also take us to the next level if we don't want to do. But we're gonna grab what we can from this first one, including this coffer. But I think this guy's gonna come and smash us, which is not great. But I haven't actually faced one of these before. But it'll be fine. I don't really like that black hole. I might have to unequip the feather boots because I don't really like damaging myself just to get to my healing. Pop a bit of healing there and we'll debuff his defense. Shit, I think he deals damage over time. Excuse me. I think he deals damage over time to us. But it's not an issue. Quite a decent amount of powder there for that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove these boots because I don't want the black hole at the moment. I'd rather take the hit to our armor and health than reduce our health. So these coffers are a bit of a gamble. They can either contain an enemy or an item. So it's whether you risk it or not. But we're all into risks, so we're gonna sarcophagus. It's not your day. A monster spotted you. Yay. Never mind. We'll just smash him up. Here's an easy one. Or he'll smash us up. I don't know why it ended my turn there. So yeah, as you can see, it's a lot more casual than some of the complex card-based ones, which is quite good if you usually sort of struggle at these type of games. And we are getting a bit smashed up here, but we'll get a bit of healing done. Get off that debuff. Yeah, it is. It is just a sort of quite a chill roguelite. I don't know what it's like when you get further into it because I've only really played the first sort of couple of floors. But we'll find out. We'll get a little bit further in. And I think we need to really need to get a bit of health back, so get into like an easy fight up here with this guy, then recover our health, and then go for the boss of the area, who's wandering around there just to the right hand side. So let's build a bit of a bridge across to this guy up here. 1, 2, where is he? He's on that 1, 2, 3, 4. We should be good here. Should walk right next to us. So we should be able to get a bit of health back in this fight, ready for the boss fight. But our offensive deck isn't the best at the moment, to be honest. Presumably, we're going to see some sales as well in the next sort of week, with it being bank holiday and payday. And there's been quite a lot of sales recently, but I think they're due another decent one. So who's a fan of card-based roguelikes? Is there anyone who's played any decent ones on the Switch recently? I've played quite a few over the last year, actually. Like Neoverse and Gungeon Top, there's some quite good ones. Compared to them, this is sort of a lot more simple, but there are still some quite decent ones out there. The Switch seems to be the home of roguelites and indie pixel games at the moment. Got a friend who loves deck builders. Yeah, I quite like them. I like Iris and the Giant is one of my favourite ones that I've played sort of this past year. Neoverse and Gungeon Top are quite decent, but I liked the whole sort of strategy-wise, strategy type thing of Iris and the Giant as well. Waiting for Star Wars Republic Commando. Yeah, I've requested a key for that actually. I haven't actually played the original. I did request a key though because it looked quite cool. Need to get rid of that armor debuff. Hopefully it's decent. We'll see if I actually get a key. I've got quite a few things lined up though, so we will see. So we're good. Oh shit, he's not dead yet. Oh, we're all good. Should be at full health now, so we can go and smash up that boss. Hate card games. Yeah, I mean they're not my favourite roguelike, but they tend to sort of be a lot less hectic and a bit more chill than a lot of roguelikes. And I do find that they've got a bit more strategy to them. Right, we'll build a platform across to this geezer. Like so. 2 turns. Yeah, we'll get to him in them turns. Let's go and fight Big Daddy. He's not too bad. A bit tougher than the ones we've faced already, but strip some of his armor and we will just give him a bit of a beatdown. I think he debuffs us as well. I think he does damage over time when he hits us a few times. But it does ease you in quite gently, this game, from what I've seen. I'm gonna have to go with basic attacks. How's it going, Brandel the Vandal? Not much is happening. We're just having a bit of a chill deck builder roguelike night. It's not as hectic as other streams. Might be doing a stream on Tuesday of what do you call it? Stream on Tuesday of After Pulse, which is a new third-person shooter game that's coming out, which releases on the 30th. And that's the big man beat. So we get a backfire. Backfire and Ring of Fire, so 2 new spells and a bit of equipment. We get a recipe so we can craft Shield Bash. So crafting new cards in this game usually takes a couple of cards that you've got plus a bit of powder, and then you can either stay to get the rest of the stuff on the level, which we will do quickly, or you can move straight on to the next level. When's this one out? This one is out on the 1st of April. So in like 4 days time, I think it is. Did I just... Oh shit, I didn't mean to click that. I think I meant to click stay and instead I clicked leave. So we lost out on a couple of optional missions. Rewards from a couple of optional missions there, but it's fine. We've got a few new bits to play around with. Let me just have a look at these. So pointed stick, helmet. We've got loads of helmets which we don't really want. This one's quite good. Maybe I'll stick that helmet on for now instead of our healing one. Let's have a bit of a shifty around at this deck and get rid of some of the defensive cards before we move on. So what have we got here? We can get rid of a couple of thrusts for a couple of other offensive ones. So whack Ring of Fire on. It is a little bit awkward, this menu, from what I've seen. It's because it pops you when you're going through here. You can't like unequip several of them at once. It pops you back out onto the sidebar here, which is a bit of a pain in the ass. And then to scroll down your card, you have to go to this scroll bar instead of just moving down, like it stops when you get to the bottom. So you got to move across to this scroll bar, then scroll them, which is a bit awkward. But how much powder we got? 199 powder. So we can upgrade a couple of our attacks if we want. A couple of our cards. This one takes 125. Or we can upgrade some of our armor. Like this one's not too bad. Why not? Let's upgrade that. Get on to the next level. April Fool's Day. Is this Switch's answer to Loop Hero? I don't know. I thought Loop Hero was out on Switch, or is it not yet? I've not actually played Loop Hero. It looked quite good. I've seen a little bit of it. So what's our mission on this one? Oops. Shit. Didn't mean to do that. Excuse me. So kill monsters. So we've got to kill 6 monsters for our main mission. Reach Big Chest Island. Activate marble something. Don't know what island something is. So I assume this is Big Chest Island over here, this big chest. So need a card deck builder racing game. Yeah, that would be a bit of a crazy combination. It's PC only. Oh, okay. I assume it'd be coming to Switch though, if it's like, if the Switch can handle it. Where is that geezer then? Have we got one of our pals here? Let me just have a look around the map. What is that statue here? Maybe we need to head for that. Maybe that is maybe that's our guy. See if we can get somebody else on our team. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have to fight through this geezer first. Although he hasn't bothered to move. Okay. Let's go and kill him. Try and get to that statue over there and see what that does. Hopefully we'll get our second guy. He's a bit better than the main dude. This main dude's a bit he's a bit wimpy, to be honest. A bit weak. That's a beast of an attack. Maybe we will bump our attack, reduce his defense, and then we'll use that next turn to do a bit more of a smash on him. This might kill him straight off. Oh, did a low amount of damage. Never mind. Should take him out this turn, maybe. May as well use up our heals. How the hell did that not kill him? Man, we're a bit I haven't got many skills at the moment. What do we get here? Rejection. Choose one card, discard it from your hand and deal 36 damage to all enemies. That's not too bad. Let's build up to this statue over here and see what it actually is. He's a bit of a dick, this dungeon master. Ends up stealing all of your good cards. All of your good slabs. Wait and see what I've got for you. Marble statue reserving a... Ah, right, okay. Congratulations, got some powder. And a necklace. Cool. Get that equipped. I know you, Leroy, like interested in Returnal on PS5. I've not actually seen anything of it, to be honest. Like, I struggle keeping up with Switch related news and info for new games, or about looking at sort of PS5 type stuff. Alright, okay, so this guy's just trapped me in with some walls. But no, I'll take a look at it. My son's got a PS5, so I could always sort of pick it up if it was something I was proper into. But I don't really find much time to play sort of anything other than the games that I'm reviewing, with work and everything else that goes on. Like, I've just started playing Final Fantasy VII Remake, which I'm enjoying. But I've still literally played probably about 6 hours of that since I started playing it about a week ago. So it's just finding the time to actually play anything. What I am looking forward to, though, is the new Binding of Isaac that's coming out. They're releasing. I can't remember the name of it. I've got Afterbirth Plus, but they're releasing a new version at some point with all the extra DLC and everything else. I think it's a lot of the fan-made stuff as well, like expansions. And I'm also looking forward to Diablo 2. I think when that comes out, that's going to occupy my time for quite a while. So I loved playing that on PC. We will go for... I got it from PlayStation Plus. I was planning on buying it, but obviously I didn't have time to sort of like invest the time in it. Like, I might not even get through the whole thing. Repentance. I think it might be. Yes. Yeah, I believe it is Binding of Isaac Repentance. I think, hold on a minute, let me just check. Yeah, it is Binding of Isaac. It's going to be like Q3 this year, which I'll be smashing that up. I'll be definitely picking that up, even if it's just for myself. But I probably will review it as well. But that's one that's definitely on my list. Yeah, I don't think they'll ever make a Binding of Isaac 2. Like, the first one's just so perfect, they might as well just expand on it. Let's have a quick nip into this armory and let's have a look. Rejection. What else we got? Oh, enchanted necklace. Get that on. And we've got a second heal here, so I think I'm gonna drop that one. Quit that. So I think as you get further into this, you'll also be able to work out certain builds and stuff like that. At the moment, I'm lacking any sort of real sort of deck to build anything from. Where's my cursor? There we go. Cunning Strike. Curse bigger than minus 15. Minus 14. Oh, I've got Ring of Fire actually. Smash both of them with that. Hopefully we can take down this eyeball next turn. PlayStation is PS is giving it Enter the Gungeon free, no plus required. Oh, Enter the Gungeon. I played a lot of Enter the Gungeon when it first came out. I think I have actually got it on PS4 and on Switch. It's up there as one of my favourite roguelikes, but I was never very good at it, to be honest. Oh, we got double heals. Nice. Just what we needed. Oop, didn't mean to do that. No decent slabs. You can actually get slabs that kill off enemies as well, but I haven't found any of them yet. What does this do? Maybe like a 3D loop hero. I think I'm gonna pop this potion. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna have to move back over here first. So yeah, I'll be covering this off. I'll probably have a review out for this in a couple of days because I want a. I'm finishing off a guide for Bladed Fury, which will be out tomorrow probably, and then I've got a review for Gaelic Battle Simulator or something, which looks okay, but I hear it was a bit buggy on PC, so whether or not they've fixed those issues, I don't know. But I think a few people will be interested in a battle simulator type game. They always seem to do quite well. Ooh. 1 action point. Maluk. What is Maluk? I've not actually seen it. I'd have to have a look at it. Like I said, I've got quite a few things lined up over the next few days. So, and then March is April's. What are we in now? We're in April. No, April's looking quite busy as well. God, I forget what month we're in. He hasn't got any blessings. How is it so far, Switch? It's not too bad. It's quite slow paced compared to like a lot of deck builds, and I think that's partly due to sort of the, like you see here how fast I can move through these cards. Like I'm hitting my sort of triggers as fast as I can. Like I'm hitting it load, but there's sort of a delay between moving through stuff, so you can't play the matches that fast. They seem quite slow paced, and it's the same as when you're in the actual world as well. Like you'll see when I go into, after I've killed this geezer off with this big ass smash and get these bits. What's that one? Divine Blessing. Okay. Breach exploit, deal damage double if the target has the defense curse. Okay, we'll stay for now. So like on here, like it's quite sort of slow as well, navigating between here, and it's a little bit awkward. And then if you want to select these tiles, there's also a delay between them, so it seems like it slows down sort of gameplay more than I'd like it to. Oh, armored greaves. Let's take a look at them. Looks like give me a sec. But it's not bad. Like it's a lot more casual than most deck builders I've played. Like it's slow paced. It's not as complex. I can't even see what that says. Deals. I don't know. I'll equip them anyway. Let me just shifty this deck about a bit. Get rid of that. I've got 2 divine blessings. I think I'll start building. I'll add some more of that because 24 defense, double if the target has defense. So I've got some quite good ones here that work with debuffs as well. Get rid of that. I think that should be good. What's that indie game that is Shadows? What is that? Oh, Limbo you on about? Probably on about Limbo or Inside. It'd be one of them ones, I'd have thought. God damn. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, Limbo's quality. I think I might have seen the one that you're on about. Smash this guy. And we will drop a heal. Was that Maluk released a few days back? Because I did see one that looked like Limbo. It might be the one that you're talking about. The one that I saw. Oh, what's this? Remove all targets. Oh, it's that shit. So we're going to have to break the walls around this. But looking at that, we've got 3 enemies to fight at once, which I don't want to do without full health. So I'm thinking maybe nip up here, get this campfire. And he's stuck a trap on that other campfire, that asshole. Yeah, I might have seen that Maluk then. If I have time, I might cover it. But we will see. Move up, come on. Get this campfire. It'll give us full health. Then let's go and get this big chest. Better be worth it. And I think hopefully he doesn't break these walls and steal my card. No, he's just stole my tile break card. Right, let's give these a go then. Get rid of these walls. Or is this not the big chest? It looked like a big chest. I think it is. These should be alright actually. minus 14. So left. How do you select targets? Why is that not working? Oh, okay, it is. I thought he was going to move that cursor. I was a bit confused then. Need to get rid of these debuffs. That's not too hard, this battle. Got my double heals ready, lined up. Ring of Fire. Health's getting a bit low. Shit. It's not looking good. I've got any health potions. I've got a health potion. So we will take out this geezer. Pop ourselves a health potion and I've got so many debuffs on me now. After Armor Blessing. I'm hoping we're going to be able to take this guy down in this next turn because we're looking a bit low on health here. I think we're good though. We got thrust. Yeah, we just made it. Close call. Got some sweet rewards as well. And we've got this chest. Helm of the Ram, which I think we've already got. Hades plus Loop Hero. Not quite as good as Hades. Or Loop Hero probably. So that screen panning, I'm wondering if that's like the big chest island that it's on about. We're a bit screwed at the moment though, 31 health. I'm thinking we do one and return to the hub. So as soon as you complete the main objective, you can head straight to the hub, or you can continue onwards, and then at any point after that you can quickly return to the hub. And from what I can tell, you basically go back to the hub. Whenever you die, you go back to the hub. So whatever hub you're at. So I'm at chamber 3 now. If I die in the next one, I'll end up back at this chamber and I can go and retry previous levels to grind a bit more and get some more equipment and stuff. But at the moment we're full health, so this is like a rare helmet, which I think I'm going to replace my other one with. Other than a bit laggy, this looks legit. Yeah, I think it looks alright. Like if you're looking for a slower paced sort of deck builder type game, dungeon crawlery type one, it's not. I'm not gonna lie, it's not my sort of favourite one of this game, like my favourite deck builder type game. But it's not bad if you're looking for a bit of a chill game. I think they need to optimise a few things, like these menus and stuff. Could do with a bit of optimization, but it's highly unlikely that they're going to do that. I think I don't know if it's sort of just been ported from PC, because I know they had a few issues on PC with it. But I suppose we'll see when it comes out. But if you're looking for a new sort of deck builder game, this is certainly one to consider. Let's have a look what we got. In fact, Scarlet Shield, that was what I was looking at. What's that? Increase the target's defense by 30 odd and by consuming. Okay, so I've got to consume health to use that. Recommended games of the past week or two. What have I actually covered in the past week or two? Bladed Fury I enjoyed. I thought Bladed Fury was good. You know, look, Kukiyomi, because I like weird stuff. And then like Fatun Batula, Bloody Bunny was decent. But that's it in the past 2 weeks. Before that, there's a couple of other ones, but I think that's it for the past 2 weeks. Before that you had things like Speed Limit was quite good, a Ground, Undermine. But next month looks quite promising actually. There looks to be quite a few decent games coming out next month. I've been building my list, so we'll see what I actually cover. But obviously, like usual, I enjoy covering sort of smaller games as well as big ones. So let's get rid of some of this shit and get a bit of powder. So let's recycle some of these cards that we don't need. Now, one of the issues that I found with this is, like, even if you've got cards equipped, you can still recycle them. Whereas, like, if you go onto the armor screen and try and recycle this, like, I've got this helmet equipped. Oh no, not that one. Didn't mean to do that. That's the recycle one. So it'll come up and say item is currently equipped, so you've got to unequip it. But for some reason, it doesn't do that with the cards. Do you need to play Consider It 1 and 2? No, you don't. Like, it's a totally new set of games. The sort of general gameplay concept and mechanics are the same, but it is a totally new set of games. They're all as random as the previous ones, but it is just a bit of a crazy game, really. Where's this other menu now? So we can create some cards as well. So what have we got? Shield Bash, Armor Blessing, and Thrust. Why not? Let's drop them in. Let's create ourselves a Shield Bash. So yeah, upgrades in this. You have to consume a couple of cards and then use some powder. And then you get a new card from it, which I've seen before actually. Where is it? Shield Bash. God, it's fucking hard to see your cursor sometimes. Deals damage equals to 0.5 times the caster's defense. I think I've got quite decent defense. What was the 4th recommended game? What else did I say? Bladed Fury. Oh, Fatum Batula. It's like that weird game. It's similar to, what do you call it? I can't see because my camera's like right over the end of the screen where I've got my browser. Yeah, that PS1 type game. That's the one. We'll just move on with that build. Man, who's this big ass? Paros. Reward, we get replay. Shuffles your last draw pile. Okay. The soul that guards this circle is the most ferocious I've seen. So this is going to be the mega boss for this place. One thing I do think they could do within this is like, I haven't seen another guy, I haven't had another party member since the actual tutorial where you get one. I think they could do with making them more sort of appear more often. So how the hell do we get to this guy then? He's surrounded by a bunch of golden walls. Can't we just use this destruction thing to destroy one? Nope. Okay, so missions. Kill Pharos, kill Mini Pharos, activate sarcophagus. Okay. I am guessing that we're gonna have to use a switch or something somewhere. Campfire rest, okay. Let us... I like chests. Now 1, 2, 3, 4. I have to wait here because he'll get a turn and attack me otherwise. Okay, the skeleton didn't move. I think I'm gonna have to play like several more hours of this to oh god damn it, to actually get a good idea of what further in the gameplay is like. Kazi looks fun. Yeah, it does look decent. Somebody said it was like a bit like Donkey Kong Country, which I never actually played. Never played any of the Donkey Kong games. I'll probably have to give them a play on the Nintendo Switch Online. Didn't want to hit 31 though. This guy's stealing all my good tiles. Jesus, there's a lot of enemies in this level as well. this. How much will this be? In the US, $14.99. But in the UK, I think it'd probably be like 11 quid, 12 quid or something like that, maybe. Like, I think if you're into deck builder type games, it might be worth your while. If you're not too into them, then you probably wouldn't bother. But there has been some quite decent deck builders, so there may be a lot of people that are still occupied with them. But like I said, this is quite a chill one. Might be aimed at like a younger audience. It's a bit more simple. Doesn't have too many complex rules and stuff. Yeah, I think they sort of moved away from Magic the Gathering, didn't they? Because they released like Planeswalkers and then free-to-play ones, and for most people they just died because it was all full of in-app purchases and stuff. So I don't think a lot of people played them. That is a complex game though, Magic the Gathering. I like playing that with the actual physical cards. Get rid of that debuff. Goddamn little eyeballs. Flying eyeball skull things. Simply is okay by me. The Ring of Fire. After a Saturday night Vindaloo. Yeah, it did go free to play. I did play it a little, but I didn't like all the in-app purchase type stuff. I'm sort of not big into them type of things. I think too many games have gone down the route of like giving something for free, but then 90% of the actual game's locked behind paywalls anyway, so bit of a waste of a time. Right, where to go then, cause that guy's locked in there, so how the hell do we get into him? I don't actually see any sort of way in. Oh, new Magic the Gathering teaser. I've not actually seen that. Like the big games that I'm looking forward to this year, I think, are Diablo 2, Binding of Isaac. I don't know about the new Diablo coming out as well. That won't be out on Switch probably. But yeah, I'm definitely picking up the Diablo 2 remake. And I'll probably get a stream going of that. I think it is releasing on Switch as well. But I'll have a bit of a community night on that for other people that have got it. Oh, you little bastard! He's just deleted that tile that I just created. What else we got here? Pile of slabs, campfire. God of War Ragnarok. Yeah, I played a bit of God of War, but didn't get too far through it. Hold on a second. Sorry, I missed that message then. Diablo 2 on Switch, yeah, it's going to be fucking amazing. Ukulele and the Impossible Lure. I've got the first ukulele, I think, but not that one. Monster Hunter, no, I was seriously considering getting it because you can actually get it. It's proper cheap in the UK on Amazon. Not Amazon, yeah, Amazon. Where the hell is it now? It's like 39 quid for the collector's edition, not collector's, the one with a steel case and some key rings or something. But I was gonna get it, like I was gonna pick it up, but there's no chance I'm gonna get to play it. I do love the Monster Hunter games though. Are you picking up? I keep saying the name of it, and I keep forgetting the name of it. Are you picking up After Pulse? Are you Switch? That's out on like the 30th. It's like a new third-person shooter. I think it's sort of been on mobile for a while, but it's coming to Switch. But I've just got a key for After Pulse, so I'm gonna be playing a bit of that, seeing how it compares to Rogue Heroes. Not Rogue Heroes, Rogue Company. Yeah, it did get decent reviews on mobile. We'll have to see how it holds up on the Switch, because Rogue Company is quite good. It's just a little bit laggy sometimes. I'll message you after this stream about it. See if you've got the same email address that I sent my request into. They literally got back to me after about an hour. I'm gonna have to heal up. Is there a single player campaign in After Pulse? I don't know, Wes. I've not actually used the key or installed it yet, so I'm not too sure. I'm going to be taking a look at it tomorrow probably, and I'll have a see. But I know it's like got some online, obviously, but I don't know whether or not it is sort of, if it's got a single player campaign type thing. And I also know there's like DLC, so like battle passes, if you want to call it that, for different upgrades and stuff. But we'll have to see how it compares to Rogue Company, because obviously Rogue Company's free, but After Pulse isn't. I think it's like 15 quid or something like that. So it's reasonably sort of expensive. That's not a bad card. God of War, Diablo 2 on Switch, free to play. What are you on about free to play? What, Diablo 2 or? Ooh, we got lucky. Some boots of movement. Reduce all enemies' attack by 15%. I think I'm gonna need some help before I fight this geezer. So I'm gonna run away and heal up here, and then we'll go back and fight him. No, After Pulse is not free to play. I have a feeling though they will probably have it on sale quite a lot. One to compete with Rogue Company. I think there will be some people who are curious to start with, but let me just check. So it's actually $20 on Switch after pulses, which is quite expensive. It looks like quite decent, but I don't know, because it's got decent reviews on mobile, and it says full cross-play platform support. So let me just drag this across. So yeah, it's like $20 on Switch. There's like loads of different 1,200 weapons and skins. 4v4 squad-based online multiplayer, full cross-play support, seasonal rewards, daily rewards. So I don't know. I mean, it looks quite decent from what it says. Obviously, you can buy DLC like fast passes and different shit like that. No, it's on. I don't know if it's on all consoles or if it's just sort of crossplay between mobile. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know, to be honest. I think it might just be releasing on Switch at the moment. But it sort of looks reasonably decent. Whether or not these are graphics on the Switch, I mean, they look quite Switch-like. But I suppose we'll see how well it plays, because Rogue Company plays quite well, but it is a bit laggy sometimes. So I mean, if it holds up well and it plays well on the Switch, then it sort of may do quite well. But we'll have to have a look. I'll have to have a see when I actually play it, if there's anybody online as well, if the crossplay servers are actually up before the 30th. It's got to be better than Apex, yeah. Apex is a quality game, but Jesus, the Switch version takes it out of you. Let's get this Divine Blessing, double Divine Blessing. We will Oxygen attack this geezer. Come off it, pal. Getting smashed with debuffs on this fight. Don't like this horned geezer as well. He does damage over time. Show me how to play this. How to play what? This game. Are you talking about how to play this game, are you? He's not sure himself. I am sure how to play it. This is like the child's version of a roguelike, of a deck builder. I can play anything after I've played like what do you call it? Okay, I'll go through a battle once we've finished off these. I'll have a quick run through the battle of how to actually play it. I did go through it all at the sort of the start of the stream, so need to get here on time next time. I was on time for once. See cards, tiles, some mummy dude switching stuff. Yeah. Okay, I'll run through exactly what's happening after this battle. Let me just try and survive it because I need to heal up a bit. And we will get rid of this little prick and this guy. I need to really switch up my deck. I've got a load of new cards. So the game's sort of split into two parts. You have the dungeon crawling part, which is this. So like levels consist of fragmented platforms floating. And you see over here, so at the bottom you'll see I've got 2 gold diamonds there. They're my next 2 sort of movement things. So I'll just use them up. They're my movement points. And then once my turn ends, basically the enemies get a turn to move, and then the dungeon master, he will steal one of my tiles at the bottom. So across the bottom you've got all these tiles, so I can go through these and I can place them. Some of them have walls, they've got different effects. Like this will build a pile of one with a pile of slabs. So it's going to be his turn. Then he'll nick one of my tiles that I've got at the bottom, and then I'll draw 2 new tiles from the deck. So now I've got no tiles left in my actual tile pile. You'll see at the bottom left hand side it says 0, but I can go and pick up these piles of slabs, which will give me some new tiles to place. And this is how you build your way through the dungeon. So I'll go and pick up this other lot now, and I'll get another bunch of them. So now I've got like 12 of them, and they do all sorts of different things as well. You got blank sort of ones here, like this one where there's no walls, so I can place that, and he's going to nick another blank one, which is fine. And then you've got stuff that once these guys have moved, you've got stuff like these ones, which is a new action point one, so I can place this here. This will buff this tile, meaning that I'll get an extra, well, it'll just give me an extra action point actually. And then you can get rotator tiles, so this will rotate that tile clockwise. But basically you move through the dungeon by building tiles like this, and I've got 2 more turns to use, but monsters can walk 4 spaces. So you'll see that I've got 2 yellow diamonds at the bottom. That's my next 2 movement points, but I don't want to go within four spaces of this guy, because he'll attack me first. If I walk up to him and attack him, I'll get the first attack, but if he walks up and attacks me, he will get an advantage and he'll get the first hit of the battle. So I want to end my turn there because he'll walk 4 tiles down to me, and then I can actually go in for the first attack on him this time. So this should be this one-horned guy and a eyeball type thing. And it with my attack first. So the cards at the bottom, the first one here is your weapon. Whatever weapon you're equipped, you have a certain attack with it. And just like on the actual dungeon sort of walk-in mode, on the right hand side there I've got 3 diamonds, which are my action points, and each card costs an action point. So these all cost 1, but then you've got others. So if I use this healing one, you've got others which cost 2 and some which cost 3. So the first card's your equipped weapon card. Then you've got cards that are related to your armor. So each of the armor pieces you equip have an ability with them as well. So they have a card with them as well, but it starts randomly. So you can't, like, if you've got 4 pieces of armor equipped, you can't say, right, I want my armor spell to come first. And then the 4 cards at the end are drawn from your deck on the left hand side. So you can see I've got 11 cards left in my deck, and you can have up to 15 cards in your deck, and they're just drawn randomly like most sort of deck builders. And then cards do different stuff. So the icon on these ones are all offensive ones, and you see on there they've got a green icon on these Divine Blessing, which are defensive ones. And these ones will sort of buff my attack power, which you can see at the top left below my character. Those green things are buffs. So basically you just sort of take turns between you and the enemy playing cards. They have cards which you can't see because it's sort of covered by the chat at the moment. Oh shit, hold on a second, I've gone wide in this. So if I hide that chat a second, you can see up there they have got cards there, which for some reason, I don't know why, X. So it's supposed to be like up on the D-pad would show the cards that they've got, but for some reason it's not doing it. It's showing my own card. Oh yeah, it is showing there's actually hardening. So that's that hardening is the card that character's going to use, and then Armor Blessing is what the other geezer's going to use as well. Baby's First deck builder. Yeah, it's a lot simpler compared to a lot of roguelites I've played. It is a lot simpler. And now I think I've killed chat. Oh no, it's back now, but it's erased it all. Yeah, it's a lot simpler. Like if you're looking for a starter deck builder, I would say this is pretty entry level compared to some that I've played. So we're gonna smash down this eyeball first, so that's one less on the thing with these 3 attacks. And we'll go for that. So you can see at the top that they've got health bars as well as mine on the top left. On the top right you've got the enemy health bars and the enemy's buff. So he's got a 50% shield buff at the moment. So I haven't got any buff removers, so he's going to take less damage, but I'll stick a debuff onto him ready for next turn. I have actually got Breach Exploit, so you can see like some cards like this one, Breach Exploit deals 11 to 22 damage, double if the target has a defense curse greater than 14, which he currently has. He's got one at 15, but I think I'll wait 2 turns till his actual buff runs out, and I will use this one to allow me to draw a new card. So his defensive buff is going to run out next turn, and we'll smash him with some big ass attacks. But for now we'll just use these ones. Nope, not that one. Just a normal strike. So he's still got his 15% debuff. Now we can use this attack, and it'll do double because he's got that debuff. We can drop in even more with that, and we'll go for, what's he using next turn? Bites. Drains health from me. What a little prick. We'll just stick some armor on. So we're running out of cards now in our deck. If all your cards run out, you can refresh them, but it costs health. So if we run out of cards, like these are the last 2 cards I've got, but we'll be able to smash him with these 2. In fact, I'm gonna use this heal. And then we're just gonna have to use strikes to finish him off. 12. Let me just heal. Oh man. I literally got 1 health then. And there we go, he's down. Reduces target's attack. So I've got quite a lot of cards built up now. But I don't want to go through them all and disenchant them all and stuff because it'll just take forever to do. Ah, so the boss is opened up now. There's some spaces there to get to the boss. So we can go and head for that big bastard now. I have a feeling he's going to smash me up, but still we'll give him a go. And I didn't mean to click there. I have to rotate this tile around. But the main objective on this floor is to kill that big guy. I'm going to have to fight this other geezer as well first again, before we can get to him. So we should be able to kill him, get that fire, and go and fight the big boss. Switch to the other guy. Just gonna try and take down that other guy as fast as possible because he does a damage over time effect, which isn't great. And we should, in fact, use that to drop his health to his defense to -30. And then we can use this for a double smash. Easy does it. We'll just heal up to full before we finish off this guy. Ready for the boss battle. He tends to use all of your decent slabs as well. Let's go and get this campfire. So now we're on full health, and we're going to build just a bit away so we don't connect up this bridge to these two enemies. He just seems to place them in random places half the time as well. Like, it's not like he even tries to sort of get enemies to me. So we built our way to this geezer now. Let's see how this fight goes. Probably gonna have my ass handed to me. I'm expecting. But we'll have a look. 400 health, para summons other monsters during the fight. Great fun. See if we can take him down. I didn't want the 2 heals straight off the bat, to be honest. So he's going to debuff me on his next attack. Yeah, it has got sort of mixed rains on Steam. I think that was for the green light version of it as well. I think it's just sort of depends whether or not this is your type of game and whether you're looking for a new sort of deck builder type game. I think deck builders are quite niche anyway, to be honest. Oh, email. What I really need is that double smash and get rid of this debuff that he's just stuck on me. And yeah, that's what I wanted. Breach exploit. Nice. This should do some decent damage to him. Oh, this guy's easy peasy. What's this? I think he's he's summoning a pawn. So I will save that Ring of Fire for him. That waifu deck builder good. Yeah, Neoverse is good. It's a lot more complex. Like there's quite a lot of like different builds for your characters and all sorts of different stuff on it. Oh god, it's one of them guys. Okay. And I'm running out of cards at the moment. So we'll go with that. We'll go with that and go with this. And I think we'll be able to finish this big fucker off this turn. I'm hoping. Maybe not. Down to 1 health. What a shit. At least that's him gone. And we can smash up this guy. Yeah, I did quite an in-depth review of Neoverse, so if you're interested in that, then check out the review of it. This is this geezer dead. And that is the first boss down. And what do we get? Recipe for heal. Nice. And a new card. So I'm guessing the sort of whole story of this one is we're trying to get out of limbo, and this dungeon master's been a bit of a dick and locking us in there. You'll need to get past my other guardians first. So obviously we're going to work our way through down limbo and aim to take out that geezer. And then you get like these cutscenes between each area of the dungeon. I think it's every 3 floors you fight a boss. But it's a rogue-lite, this one, so you don't lose everything on death. You keep your power-ups and stuff. Okay, so we get to choose one of 2 rewards. Create an artifact. Boots of Caution. And what do each one do? That's what I want to know. I can't even check what each one does. But I like the magical spell book. I'm going to go for that. This is about as far as I've got so far. I haven't really had much time to play it, but Marionette's Wallow. So we're on to the next set of dungeons now. But I think we're going to be leaving stream there, because we have been going nearly 2 hours. And I'm going to call it a night and crack on with editing more of my guide for tomorrow. But yeah, that was sort of the first dungeon in the game, and that was A Long Way Down, which is releasing in a couple of days on the 1st of April. So yeah, it's like $15, about 12 quid or something, and it's a deck building rogue-lite, which is a lot simpler than most of the other ones that I've played. So if that's something you're interested in, I'll have a review out for that in a couple of days prior to it releasing. And there's a bit more to it. Like you can see here, you've got like several characters in your party. For some reason, I didn't encounter any of them again in my first dungeon, but I assume I'm going to meet some more of them a bit later on. But yeah, that's about it. I'm going to be calling it quits for the stream now, but I want to say thanks to you all once again who jumped in and for watching. I may be having a live stream on Tuesday of After Pulse, but we will see. I'm not too sure on that yet, but I will stick up a notification for that stream if I am streaming Tuesday, which might be quite an interesting one. But yeah, thanks a lot for jumping in, guys and girls. Hope everyone has a good night. You have a good night, Wesley. Switch heads. You just jumped in, have you? I'm just about to end the stream, but cheers for jumping in anyway. But yeah, been good. A bit more of a slower paced game this one, but yeah, it wasn't too bad. And I will catch you guys Tuesday, if not on Saturday. But thanks a lot. Catch you all later. Have a good night.